Absolutely. I said it again. Absolutely.
Hello, welcome back to Bourbon Theory. I'm Bill.
And I'm Josh.
And today we are going to try Smooth Ambler's Founders Cask Strength Series Batch 5 Straight Rye Whiskey. 6 years old.
6 years old.
It's 121.8 proof. So it's packing a punch.
It is up there. This is going to smack me in the mouth a little bit, even after that spicy food I just had.
This is good. I actually already tried it without Josh because
couldn't wait
because I wanted to, and
because you bought it and you came.
And I have enjoyed it. This is actually distilled in West Virginia. This is their distillate, distilled and bottled by Smooth Ambler Spirits Company in Maxwellton, West Virginia. So the one of the things you can tell here is it doesn't say Old Scout on it. This just says Smooth Ambler. Old Scout means that they scouted out for that distillate. This just means that they distilled it.
Thank you.
It's kind of a cool place. It's not very big. Now it's been several years since I was there. But great place, great location up there by White Sulphur Springs.
Bottled by
Diamas, I believe that's
Diamas.
So
batch number 5.
It's got some good hold on it. Really good.
Yes, it does.
I mean, it's holding.
Mine's just starting to drip a tiny little bit.
Oh man, that citrus is there.
Yep.
It's got some real proof to it.
Yes, it does. You can smell it.
They're not afraid of it. That's one thing you can say about them. They are not. But some of their barrel strengths. I've got some barrel strengths over here that are true barrel strength, and they're below 100.
Yeah, they're 96, 98.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Very citrusy.
Yes, very much so. Got a sweetness to it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably the citrus that's driving that. But man, I could take the nose on these ryes and just sniff them. I wouldn't snort it. I bet that would hurt.
You could take a bath in them.
No, that's you. That is you.
I'm just going to keep bringing it up every time. I don't want to say it smells like key lime pie.
I know, but it
smells like key lime pie.
But it does. But it does.
There's something. I wonder where they're buying their grain at. Because the Knob Creek, the Templeton, and now this, we've all got a key lime pie.
And we got it off something else too, right?
I think it was just those 3. We have got citrus on a lot of the ryes that we've had. You can smell the rye. It's key lime. It's key lime.
It is.
This one smells a little sugary per se.
It's sweet
than the others. I mean, it's not quite as tart.
There's some tartness
there, but it's not quite as tart as that Knob 6 store pick or the Templeton 10-year.
Yeah, that's good though. All right, come on.
No more wasting time. That drink's at its proof.
The proof is there. It's just what I was going to say.
At its proof. I knew that first sip was going to be right in the mouth. Whew. It's key lime on the palate. It's hot on the palate.
Mm-hmm.
It's
the second
quite
sip,
hot.
The second sip will be the telling tale. It really will.
I'm going to put 1.
I'm going to wait for the second sip. I didn't do any water when I was tasting these last Sunday.
Yeah, when we're just drinking, we kind of we don't do the water. This is
right.
This is more just for the tasting experience.
Mm-hmm. Just to help us help you.
Yeah.
Help me, help you.
But hey, if something is too hot,
Jared Bruckheimer, help me, help you.
Maybe if we did have an actual hazmat sitting up here, we might be like, let's. Would you have some hazmats?
I got some 139.8 in that old Elijah Craig barrel proof.
Yep. I thought you had you got something on this side that was really high proof
There
too.
could be something in that Four Roses.
Yeah, I think it was
that Stag Junior. There's some.
Yeah. There's one of those is like 139.8 or something like that.
Somebody's mowing out there.
Hopefully nobody can hear it. Probably not. These mics are very good. We made the right choice on these.
They make me sound professional.
Yeah.
Or perfect.
I have noticed since we've been doing the videos, I don't know if this is just a me thing, but my voice simultaneously sounds deep and high at the same time.
Maybe it's your ears.
It's like certain words.
Have you tried Q-tips?
Have the deep down the throat?
No, in your ears.
And then sometimes I say something when I'm
now somebody's going to comment and go, there should be nothing smaller than your elbow that goes in your ears.
I have one of those ear cleaning kits with a camera that you can hook up to your phone. Yeah. So it's like the same thing doctors use.
They just have a thing that they look in.
Okay, if you went in, I, as a child, went in for a doctor's appointment, and Mom was telling the doctor that I couldn't hear anything. I was having a hard time hearing things.
You just had a hard time listening.
That was exactly the case.
I knew that problem.
That was exactly what was happening. But Mom took me to the doctor, and they cleared out my ears. And I will tell you, there was a mess of earwax in there. That's for
You didn't have a problem hearing me.
No, usually not. It was always, you wait till your dad gets home. Luckily for you both, I was not much of a troublemaker.
No. And I always took all that with a grain of salt, too. Now, the second sip, nowhere near as hot.
Yeah, I'll go in for my second here.
And that's the thing with all bourbons, with everyone who tastes. And when we do the tastings, we tell people, especially if they're not accustomed to it, just understand, get a very, very small sip right up front, and it's going to burn. Get past it, and then go for the second one. The second one will always be easier than the first one was.
Should. Yeah. So, I mean, it's key lime pie. It's a little sweeter, but then it has more rye spice to it than the others. Mm-hmm. And that could be partly the proof, because this is definitely the highest proof we've had.
I'm telling you, where did we pick this up at?
Where
did I get this in?
We got it together. I can't remember.
Did we get this just at an ABC store?
Yes, we did.
Did we get it over in...
Oh, no. We got this in South Carolina at State Line Elite, I think.
Did we?
One of the state
lines. That's right. I think we did get
one
it
of the
state
state
line.
lines.
Yep.
So there's 3 state lines that we went to. Hard to keep track which one was which.
Yeah, it didn't really change the nose much at all.
No, not really.
I'm going to go for one more.
I'm going to mellow it. I'm going to try to get like half a drop in here. There we go.
It just mellowed. That's all that really did.
Yeah. I mean, it's the sweetest of the 3 ryes we've had with the key lime pie note. It's also the spiciest at the same time. And it's the highest proof.
Mm-hmm.
And it might have been the cheapest. Outside of that, the Knob Creek, that was a long time ago.
I think it was like 60, 65.
Yeah, the Templeton was 90. So this is...
It may have been a little bit less than that.
I think the Templeton, at least here in North Carolina, 10-year. If you can't find the 10-year in one store, just go to another one down the road and you'll probably find it. This one, you're not going to find probably.
No.
It's going to be harder to get your hands on.
Yeah.
So if you want the key lime pine note and you want it now, J.G. Wentworth, definitely get the Templeton 10-year rye.
Yeah.
But if you can get your hands on this is better. This is better.
From a key lime pine, probably it is. And the proof is higher.
Yeah.
And the price is a little bit lower.
Yeah. Which is something that
the age is not there, so it hasn't melded quite as well yet, I think, as the Templeton has.
Yeah. The Templeton is definitely more complex as far as the age gives it. But as far as price goes, this one really pushes ahead of it.
Yes.
But that Templeton 10 years is very good.
Yeah. This is really good.
Yeah. Probably, if they're not equal as far as flavor and on the palate goes, the Templeton might edge it just a little bit, just a touch, but this one is very close behind it.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
Yes, it is.
It's good.
Very, very good.
All right. You going to go for it or am I?
I'll give you a rating. It's trying to remember what I gave the Templeton. Probably gave it an A or an A minus. So this is a B plus or an A minus.
Yeah. Because of the value of it, I'm going A minus.
Yeah.
Flavor, profile, proof, everything else, A minus.
Yep. Great bottle. Great find.
Yes. Great job. And if you don't know Smooth Ambler,
I was going to say, now you know.
And you don't know Old Scout, you don't know Smooth Ambler, get to know them.
Good stuff.
Get to know them.
Now that 7-year we had.
Yeah, that's the only one I've ever had that I did not think was very good.
And you probably can't see on camera anymore because I'm blocking a lot of it. But there's a ton of Old Scout on the shelf.
Yeah.
Back over here on the corner.
Side over there.
Let me just move out of the way for a moment. Don't know if it can come through on camera, but I'll just grab a bottle or two over here.
And they are stacked up in front of each other, so they're not all the same back to front.
Just a few of the ones that are on the shelf over here.
But most of them are single barrels. That's a rye. It's about a 4-year rye. It's one of their early ones, and that is, I think that is that their own distillate. That's actually an Old Scout, so that's probably one that they were sourcing at the time.
Yeah.
That's just a bottled by. Yeah, actually, that's 7 years. Yeah. So this is probably because they were getting everything from MGP back in the day. And they don't say on here where they were getting it, but that's where it was coming from.
More than likely
at the time. So, but I heard really, really good things about this. I think I did open a bottle of it back then. You are going to see a lot of dust on the bottles. Some people keep asking me to
wipe them
off, and I don't want to. So
leave them.
Yes,
leave them be.
There's an 11-year single barrel over there that I know that I had and opened up a couple of them. I think that may have come from McScrooge's over in Knoxville.
Yep. It doesn't say single barrel, but it's a barrel pick. So
yeah, barrel pick. So they are, that was very, very good as well. Picked up a lot of bottles from McScrooge's back in the day. So
tons of Old Scout and Smooth Ambler on the shelf. That is for sure.
Very good stuff.
Absolutely. I said it again. Absolutely. Guys, thanks for watching.
Yes, thanks for being with us. Another good bottle. Just like bourbon, we will get better on our videos with time.
And just like good bourbons, we'll stay uncut and unfiltered. Take care of yourselves.